Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another Maximize Your Brand Monday with Markeith Brayton, personal brand strategist, speaker, and digital marketing consultant. Always excited to be with you each and every week as we have brought back our Maximize Our Brand Monday. And I am just going to my phone real quick to make sure that we are live both on Facebook and on YouTube, live on Facebook and on YouTube. Looks like we are good here on Facebook, as you can probably hear the sound. Then I'm going to go to YouTube and make sure that we are good on YouTube as well. But thank you for joining me. As you come into the space, go ahead, type your name in the comments just to let me know that you are with us. I am going to YouTube just to make sure that we're there. I don't want to start until I know for sure that we are good. And it says that I am live. All right, looks like we're good on YouTube and on Facebook. Tonight, we're wanting to talk about how to transform your personal brand into a profitable asset. How to transform your personal brand into a profitable asset. I'm always excited to talk about personal branding because personal branding is personal. I like to talk about it because I believe that personal branding is personal development, that the more that you really pay attention to your personal brand, the more you are self-aware. The more you pay attention to your personal brand, the more you understand how you show up in the world. The more you pay attention to your personal brand, the more you understand yourself and you understand the opportunities that exist out in the marketplace that your personal brand, that your skill set, that your talent can solve. And that's what I want to talk to you today about, is how to transform your personal brand into a profitable asset. For those of you who are joining the Maximize Your Brand Monday for the very first time, once again, I am Markeith Brayton, a personal brand strategist, speaker, and digital marketing consultant. I've been full-time in my business since 2018, which is 7 years, I think, going on 8 years and counting. And it has been an exceptional time. It's been something that I have kind of had the ups and the downs, but there is something to be said about those of us who step into that entrepreneurship boat and start to learn how to paddle, start to learn how to navigate, those rough waters, and start to learn how to build a profitable business. And I think that there's no better way to build a profitable business than to leverage your personal brand, leverage your skill set, leverage your expertise to create a profitable business. And that's why we're talking about this particular topic. So if I'm looking down, I am just kind of paying attention to my notes so that I don't miss anything that I want to share with you tonight for tonight's live stream. I really have a lean or a affinity towards Gen Xers. Why? Because I'm a Gen Xer, and not I'm a Gen Xer. I am a part of the Gen X generation, and I always have conversations with those Gen Xers who are career professionals who have been in the workforce for 20, 25, 30 years, and they've developed a level of expertise, and they're looking to transition from their 9 to 5 into something of their own as a consultant, coach, or speaker. And a lot of things that come up a lot of times are, how do I really begin to market myself? How do I really begin to put myself out there? How do I really begin to get clients? And so today's live is going to be talking about all of those things that you need to consider if you're really wanting to leverage your personal brand and build what I like to call an expert-based business. And so let's go ahead and hop into this topic of how to transform your personal brand into a profitable asset. So the first thing I want to share with you is, what is personal brand? The definition that I've adopted is that what people have to say about you when you're not in the room. Your personal brand is your reputation. Your personal brand is who people perceive you to be, who people say that you are when it comes to interacting with your person. And it is one of the most valuable things that you can develop, because all we really have is our reputation, right? All we really have is our reputation and what people think of us. And the great thing about your personal brand is you really do get to control it, because you really get to develop it. You really get the opportunity to curate what it is that you want people to know about you, perceive about you. You get to curate what it is that you want to be known for. Your personal brand ultimately becomes what people say about you when you're not in the room, but you get to control some of that aspect. Some real life examples of popular personal brands are people like Oprah, people like Tony Robbins. Beyonce has a personal brand. You name it. You name any of those individuals that you might follow online, that you might know as artists, those that you may know as actors, they all have personal brands. And interesting enough, they all are synonymous. They have something synonymous with their name. And that's what we're here to talk about, is what will be synonymous with your name as you're developing your personal brand? What is it that you want people to say about you when you're not in the room? What is the story that you're sharing with individuals as you are developing your personal brand? For example, a part of my personal brand is my story of being laid off my job in 2014. Being laid off my job in 2014 and deciding to bet on myself and step into the arena of professional speaking and coaching, and deciding that me going back to the 9-to-5 corporate career was not the best decision for me. The best decision for me was to start creating and start building opportunity for myself, leveraging my skill as a speaker, as a teacher, leveraging my skill as someone who had an affinity to technology, and learning how to build my own brand or expert-based business. Because we all have a story. You just have to take time out to develop your story. Take time out to share your story. Take time out to create content that allows other people to consume your story. As you're hearing things, please share in the comments things that resonate with you as you are learning how to leverage your expertise online and learning how to build your brand. So let's talk about the three pillars of a profitable personal brand. Make sure you're taking notes. The three pillars of a profitable personal brand. Pillar number one is clarity of message. You have to have a clear message as you are developing your personal brand. What is your message? I have a particular message of freedom and betting on yourself and leveraging your expertise online to build a lifestyle that you crave. Because for me, I felt confined on that 9-to-5 job. For me, I felt unfulfilled on my 9-to-5 job. And so one of the reasons why I stepped into this space of personal branding and speaking and consulting was because I wanted to control my own time. I wanted to own my time. I wanted to be able to travel and still be able to earn income. I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, with whomever I wanted to do it with, and still be able to earn income. And that is what personal branding and social media and technology has been able to do for many individuals that you see are popular online. They've learned how to leverage their expertise, learn how to share their message, learn how to package that message, and learned how to sell that message to the ideal client or customer who's attracted to them. And so to get clarity of message, here are three things that you need to ask yourself. Who do you serve? What problem do you solve? And what makes you unique? The three questions that you need to ask yourself in order to develop a clear message for your personal brand is: who do you serve? What problem do you solve? And what makes you unique? We all have something that's unique about us. We all have something that is our own blueprint, that none of us have the same fingerprint. What's unique about you? That should be a part of your message. Pillar number two under the three pillars of profitable personal branding, pillar number 2 is content creation and visibility. You cannot develop a profitable personal brand without creating content that brings you visibility. This is why social media is an even playing field. Social media gives everybody an opportunity to be able to create content that attracts individuals that are attracted to your brand, to your personality, to what it is that you have to offer. And it gives you the visibility that you need, whether that be on Facebook, whether that be on TikTok, whether that be on LinkedIn, whether that be on Instagram. You have all of these various platforms, Threads, all these various platforms that help you gain visibility on what it is that you are passionate about. But if you never create content, guess what? People can't find you. If you never create content, people can't purchase from you. If you never create content, people can't do business with you. This is a content game. No matter if you have a nonprofit, for-profit, a movement, or some type of organization, or some type of event that's going on, you want to create content that attracts the individuals who are aligned with whatever it is that you have created. So pillar number 2 of building a profitable personal brand is content creation and visibility. Pillar number 3, community and connection. The people who are winning today in this type of marketplace, this type of technology, this season of business are individuals who have the ability to be able to build community and connection. Can you build community around your personal brand? Can you build community around what it is that you have to offer? Absolutely. So you build your audience through know, like, and trust. How do you build know, like, and trust? You have consistent communication with the individuals that you are talking to. Consistent communication with individuals that you're talking to. So community and connection. Community is important because there are a core group of people who like what it is that you have to offer. There's a core group of people who like the sound of your voice. There's a core group of people who like the way your brand looks. There's a core group of people who like the message that you have, who lets them know, or your message lets them know, that they're not the only person dealing with certain things that you've already gone through, overcome, so on and so forth. So you want to make sure that you're connecting with those individuals. So those were the 3 pillars of a profitable personal brand. Let's move on. So here are 5 income streams that you can generate from your personal brand. So now that you have those 3 pillars, which are clarity of message, content creation and visibility, community and connection. Now what you need is, okay, what are some of the ways that I can create income? What are some of the ways I can monetize my personal brand? Here are 5 of the most popular ways that people are able to leverage social media, leverage technology, leverage their personal brand, leverage their expertise. Number one, coaching and consulting. When I first got started, the first thing that I started with was speaking and coaching. That I would speak for visibility, to get out in front of people. And from that, I would then have people learn about my coaching. So coaching and consulting is one way that you can monetize your personal brand, monetize your expertise. And it was the first way, after speaking, it was the first way that I started monetizing my expertise, and that's through coaching and consulting. And still today, consulting is one of my number one revenue generators. Consulting with digital marketing, with virtual production, via podcasting, so on and so forth. So you can take your expertise of something that you've mastered, something that you have already really overcome, or something that you have created a system around, and you can coach other people on that. Another income stream can be digital products. People are always buying digital products. I buy digital products myself, and I create them in the business. There are individuals who are doing multi six figures a month just from one digital product. There was a young lady I'm following on TikTok, and she shares how she's able to generate $30,000 to $40,000 a month simply from her $27 digital product. And you want to break that down. If you want to make $10,000 a month, and you have a $27, $37, $47 digital product, break that down. How many of those do you need to sell a month in order to get to $10,000 a month? Now, it may seem like an astronomical number, but when you think about the number of people who are on these social media platforms, can you find 1,000 people to pay you $27 a month? Easily you could get that level of views. Now it's just a matter of working on your messaging to get people to buy. So digital products is a way to create income. Number three, speaking and workshops. You can leverage your personal brand, leverage your skills, leverage your expertise through speaking and doing workshops. As I shared earlier, that's how I got started in the business. Doing speaking engagements, doing workshops at conferences, being a plenary speaker, being on panels. Those are types of ways that you are able to gain visibility, but then also enroll people into what it is that you have to offer. Number four is one that I love, and that is affiliate marketing. Now, what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is where you identify products and services that you didn't have to create, but that you promote and that you market, and then you get a commission from every sale of that product or service that you are promoting. That is a phenomenal passive way, in the sense that you can create content around a product or service that you don't even have to spend time to create, but you're still able to make money on the back end from the commission. And so, for example, I'm an Amazon influencer. I'm a TikTok shop affiliate. These are ways that you're able to make money by sharing products and services that you enjoy, that you use, that you know work for you, that you know solve the problem for you. And then you're able to share that with other people and get a commission on the back end. There are times where Facebook would have a bonus, or Instagram would have a bonus. That's also affiliate marketing. As you're creating content, they're able to run ads via your content, and then you're able to receive a portion of that money where those ads are. So that was four. Coaching, consulting packages helps you generate income with your personal brand. Digital products help you create income with your personal brand. Speaking and workshops help you to create products with your personal brand. Affiliate marketing helps you to create revenue for your personal brand. Last but not least, memberships and subscriptions. If you've noticed on Instagram, and I think on TikTok as well, you're able to now create subscriptions. Subscription meaning, or memberships, where people can get access to special content that you don't necessarily put on the mainstream or on your main page, but you have created additional content that is specific to people who are in your membership or specific to people who subscribe. Now, if you have a YouTube channel, your YouTube channel is built on subscriptions. People who subscribe to your channel to see your content, to consume your content. But one of the things that I've noticed from even the most popular YouTube creators is that they always talk about how they have a high percentage of viewers and a lower percentage of subscribers, because it's not necessarily true that people who view your content always are going to subscribe, but they may be faithful viewers. So those are five proven ways to streams of income from your personal brand. So we talked about the 3 pillars of a profitable personal brand. We just talked about the 5 ways that you can generate income. So here, what I'm going to leave you with today is a monetization action plan. A monetization action plan to start getting the ball rolling of generating income for your personal brand. I'm thinking about doing a challenge where we do a $10,000 challenge for you to create your product or service, start creating content to get to your first $10,000 from your personal brand. But here is a monetization action plan I'm going to leave with you today before we close out our live with a call to action. So first thing I want you to do as an action step is I want you to audit your brand, audit your online presence, audit your message. What are you often talking about? What are you often sharing with your listening audience? I want you to audit that. Why don't you just type your name in Google? Type your name in Google and find out what comes up when your name is searched in Google. When I search my name, everything comes up around personal branding, Maximize Your Brand Podcast, Maximize Your Brand Monday. My YouTube channel comes up. What comes up when you type in your name? If there's nothing that's coming up when you type in your name, you got a lot of work to do and a lot of content to start creating so that when people are searching for your name, that your content comes up. When people are searching for the topic in which you like to talk about, that you create content around, we want to make sure your name comes up. So that's action step number 1 in the monetization action plan. Action step number 2, I want you to create and define your offer. What's one thing that you feel like you can offer for sale online, leveraging your expertise? What can you sell in the next 30 days? That's a good question. What's one thing you can sell in the next 30 days? When I think about that, about 2 weeks ago, I did all month of February, I did a intro to podcast course. Now, but I did it absolutely for free. But I made sure that I recorded that intro to podcasting course. I could take those videos, refine it a little bit, and sell that intro to podcast course to individuals who are interested in starting their podcast and put a price point on it. And then even add a PDF workbook with it in order to add more value to the offer. What can you sell in the next 30 days? Action step number 3. I want you to build a simple funnel or landing page. We like to call this a lead magnet. want you to build a simple landing page or lead magnet that people will opt in and exchange their email for to get your lead magnet. So using the example that I just shared with you on my offer by taking the videos from my Intro to Podcast course, taking those videos, packaging them up with the PDF, and then my lead magnet could be a one-sheet checklist on all the things you need to get started with starting a podcast. It could just be a simple checklist so that people can go A to Z on what equipment and what they need to start their podcast. That could be the lead magnet that ultimately will lead them to the online course with videos and with a workbook to start their podcast. So that's step number 3, create a landing page. It could be a one-pager landing page that when you are doing a live stream like I am today, when you're doing a podcast or you being interviewed by somebody, or when you're speaking, you want to make sure that you have some type of capture page, landing page, lead magnet so that people will be able to add themselves to your list, your email list, so that you can communicate with them on a weekly basis. Action step number 4, we're talking about monetization action steps. Let me go back for those who are just joining. Be sure to type in the comments, let me know that you are here. But action step number 1 is audit your brand online. Type your name in Google, identify what comes up when you type your name on Google. Action step number 2, define your offer. What's something that you can sell in the next 30 days? What's something you can put together and sell in the next 30 days? As I was sharing with you, the young lady on TikTok, she has a $27 product and she's able to still generate anywhere between $20,000 to $40,000 a month from a $27 product. What can you offer in the next 30 days? What's something that you can put together as a digital product and sell it in the next 30 days? Put a price point on it and sell it. Number 3, build a landing page. One of the things that people are moving towards is a Stand store or System.io store, where it's just really simple and easy to create a landing page, create a little graphic, put the information in about the offer, connect it to your Stripe, and then there you go. You have everything right there in a Stand store or System.io, or if you already have a website, you can just create that landing page on your website. Thank you, Danielle, for sharing. She said that she could share her book. She could sell her book, focus on selling that book over the next 30 days. Create a lead magnet. Your lead magnet for your book could be giving away one free chapter of the book just to entice people on what information that they're getting. And then you lead them to purchasing the book. You want to make sure you have emails in place to nurture that person who opted in. That's ultimately leading them to make that purchase of that offer. Then number 4, action step number 4 of monetizing your personal brand. If you're just joining right now, we're talking about the monetization action plan for your personal brand. Number 4, you got to show up consistently. I promised myself that I was going to step into it in 2025. And part of stepping into it, I said I was going to do a Maximize Your Brand Monday. I was going to bring it back and do Maximize Your Brand Monday every single Monday for 2025, here on out, starting in March. Just to come on, provide value, to share with you my personal experience of building a profitable personal brand business, or what some people like to call a solopreneur business that is location free, that I'm able to create income no matter where I'm at. So you want to show up consistently with content and with email. We're actually supposed to be taking a course tonight, just learning more about how to build my email list. And then action step number 5 for monetizing is ask for the sale. Always have a CTA. Call to action is what CTA means. Always have a CTA. Type that in the comments for me. Always have a call to action. Anytime you're doing content, anytime you're doing a live stream, anytime you're doing your YouTube channel, anytime you're sharing content, always have a call to action for the people to do something. What is it that you want them to do at the end of your live stream, or at the end of your video, or at the end of your workshop, at the end of your speaking engagement? What is the call to action? I believe you're doing people a disservice if you don't have a call to action, meaning something that they can do to continue learning from you, to continue engaging with you, to continue building a relationship with you, so that they have that know, like, and trust. And so tonight, I just wanted to come on and talk to you about how to transform your personal brand into a profitable asset. We talked about the things that you needed, the 3 pillars. The 3 pillars. We talked about the 3 pillars of a profitable personal brand. We talked about income streams, proven income streams for building a profitable personal brand. And then I gave you the monetization action plan for a profitable personal brand business. It's so important for you to understand and know that you have everything you need to build a profitable business. You have the expertise, you have the skill. Now you just have to learn how to get clear on your brand message. You got to learn how to position yourself and your authority. You got to learn how to nurture your potential customer or your client. Learn how to package that expertise into a sellable offer. Then you want to create those multiple streams of income, whether that be through digital products, through speaking, workshops, coaching, consulting. And you want to make sure you're treating your personal brand like a business. Treating your personal brand like a business. So hopefully you were able to glean something valuable today from this live stream. As I stated, we are here each and every Monday for Maximize Your Brand Monday, and I'm always excited to be sharing with you. Now, if you want somebody to walk with you along the way in building your profitable personal brand, you're not really sure where to start, or you just need somebody to hold you accountable, I want to invite you to learn more about my unlimited laser coaching program. Laser coaching program, all you have to do is go to markeithbrayton.com/laser coaching. That's markeithbrayton.com/laser coaching to learn all about that accountability program where you have unlimited access to me and you have the ability to schedule coaching calls with me in an unlimited way. The only requirement that I have is that if you're interested in the laser coaching program and you get signed up, is that you always have to do your homework. You always have to do your homework, which you will always have homework before you book another coaching session. So once again, if you go to markeithbrayton.com/laser coaching, markeithbrayton.com/laser coaching, or you can join the texting group. Join my text group by texting the word maximize to 615-422-4904. You can join the text group, the text community, where you get personal branding tips on how to leverage your personal brand and build a profitable business by texting maximize to 615-422-4904. Man, that 30 minutes has gone by quickly. I don't want to necessarily keep you too long, but want to make sure that I am on here giving you some value to be able to share with you how you too can take your expertise and turn it into a profitable business. There's something unique about you that you can step into the marketplace of business, offer something that you can offer to solve problems for other people and get paid while doing it. That's what I love. And so until next time, just remember this, always shoot for the top because it's the bottom that is overcrowded. Take care. We'll see you next Monday for the Maximize Your Brand Monday. Take care.